What's up, everybody? This is Salem Wasteland. It's been a while since I've done a video with, like, my face in it. I didn't know what to do for visuals for this, so I didn't know what to do for visuals for this, so I just, figured I'd just film myself. So I have some, like, general updates for the channel, for some specific projects I'm working on, and an announcement of a new project I'm starting. I guess, I'm always doing stuff. So first up, Utah 101. So I started Tao 101. I scripted out like this whole series of like video tutorials, and since then I've only had time to make two of them. I mean, it's not entirely true. Like, I have had time I could have theoretically worked on them. Video editing is not really something I enjoy doing, and I also don't think I'm like super great at it, and so it's hard for me to like motivate myself to actually work on them. Plus, like, every time like I make a video tutorial and like I go back and watch it later, I'm always like, oh, I forgot to mention this, or oh, I shouldn't have gone into detail about that, or oh, I should have like rephrased this, or this was too complex, or this was too simple, or whatever. And it's just like, it never feels like the right level of what I want it to be. And as a result, I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable doing like text-based tutorials, but I also know having the visual component and even the audio visual component can help kind of reinforce the content of the tutorial. So kind of as a compromise to that, I am moving my focus to be on text tutorials hosted on my website, wastelandutao.neocities.org. My cat is here. wastelandutao.neocities.org, which will be linked in the description. But I will do my best to include like screenshots and GIFs for like visual aids for the text-based content. But I'm not planning currently to make any more video tutorials. I'll leave the ones that I've already made up for now, unless I just like decide I absolutely hate them later, which is a possibility. But for now they're still up. And I'll just link the website in the description of both of those as well. Next, as far as general Utah updates, I'm still working on my big English voice bank rec list thing. The rec list is basically done. I'm just essentially stress testing it a lot. I've recorded 3 out of 4 pitches of a voice bank for using the full list that I will hopefully get finished and released. Originally my goal is for the end of the summer, but just of how chaotically I work, it could be a bit later. Definitely by the end of this year. Like, if I don't have SCVVC done by the end of 2023, like, I don't know, feel free to like shoot me in the head. I'm so done with this project. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong. It's just, oh my god. I've been working on this rec list since 2017. I've spent 6 years of my life morphing this into what it is today. Like, the current version of it doesn't resemble the original rec list, like, at all at this point. Because the original rec list was just a tweaked version of, Painted CZ's VCCV, and then it's just continually evolved into what it is today. I'm very pleased with it overall. Most of what I've done in the past, like, year and a half has just been like, like efficiency, prioritization, ease of use tweaks, things like that. Things to make it like operate smoothly for most users. I also have like a lot of like reference material drafted for that as well, which I will also put out when I release the rec list itself. It's on version 0.9.7 right now, which is the version I'm using to record Katsu English, which I will hopefully post a demo for that soon as I get the last pitch recorded. But of course I saved, the highest pitch for last, so that's gonna take me a while to get good, because I'll have to record it over a couple of days so I don't strain my voice too bad. So I'm working on that. I'll probably record a new version of Hito English also, using the light list, because I do want to make sure that like that works and the bass auto for that works as well. So, As for my other project, not vocal synth related, I am finally launching my webcomic that I've been working on for a while that I haven't mentioned at all on this channel yet, because it's comic format, and my YouTube channel is mostly focused on my music stuff. So it's called Night Shifting. It's a queer, supernatural, slice of life webcomic. It's been in development in one form or another for many years. If you've known me and following me for a long time, you might recognize like elements of older projects of mine that just sort of got synthesized together into this project. But I'm very excited about it. I really like how it's turned out. So I've got like a backlog of pages already done, and the first couple of pages are going to be posted up on that website, nightshifting.neocities.org. We love NeoCities here. On July 3rd. So stay tuned for that. If you like, werewolves, vampires, witches, exploration of queer identity and mental illness, make sure to check that out. It is for mature audiences. There will be some stuff that might not be suitable for people under 18. I'm not going to stop you from reading it, but, just like, mind the content warnings, use your best discretion, that sort of thing. Even if you are over 18, make sure it's something that you're going to be comfortable reading. It'll also be up on Tumblr at nightshiftingcomic.tumblr.com. I will be cross-posting there, but by the necessity of Tumblr's content guidelines, some pages will have to be censored, others I might not be able to post at all. But yeah, first couple of pages should go up on July 3rd, and then I'm hoping to do weekly updates after that. Just single pages, since it's just me, so I kind of have to work at a slow pace. So yeah, look forward to that. I've also been working on some original music. Nothing quite ready to post yet, but I have kind of taken some song concepts and sketches and things that I've written over the past several years and have started sort of putting them together in what I guess you would call a concept album. Also some story ideas for what was originally going to be a video game, but some of the songs I'd written for that, and I thought might just work better if the music was the medium and not an accent to the game. So I don't know when that will be put out. That's kind of been my, if I'm fed up working on Night Shifting, if I'm fed up on working on Utao, I go and I work on that instead. So that is something I'm working on. I might post some demos for that sometime soon, mainly as soon as my English voice bank is fully recorded and I can actually use that to synthesize the vocals, because I'm planning to use Katsu for the vocals of that, so I need to finish his English voice bank and also probably make an English growl bank for him too, because while I can make his Japanese growl bank sing in English, it could be better. If I'm putting all this effort into making clean English synthesis, then I might as well make it the best it can be. So yeah, look forward to that also. I think that is all I had to talk about today. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for supporting me. I cannot believe how many subscribers I have on this channel. It's a little insane to me. I know it's 700 something, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of YouTube, but it's more followers than I've had on anything else ever. So, it means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will hopefully have new Utawa stuff to post soon regarding my English rec list and voice banks, and also maybe some original music. I posted that silly mashup thing the other day. Maybe I'll make more mashups if the right inspiration strikes me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.